Hey guys, it's Miss Coconuts. How are you doing? I'm doing well. So, darlings, it was the Grammys the other day. No, I didn't watch it, but I do like to see the images that fly across social media, and I like to kind of decode a little bit of what we see. So, Miss Beyonce, which I love Beyonce, I can separate the musical act from everything else. She, won a bunch of stuff. But I was more interested in her earrings she had on because those things were looking fly. And then, of course, once I blew the picture up, I saw that it was a golden finger. I don't know if she's telling us she has the Midas touch or what. So each finger on your hand represents a different energy or aspect of life, okay? So there's a lot of occult symbolism there. But also that made me want to figure out, what designer is she wearing? So apparently she is wearing Elsa Schiaparelli, which is a designer that was based, I think, like in the 1920s or so, maybe through the 1950s. She's deceased now. But back then, she was a very avant-garde, cutting-edge designer. She came from a family of royalty. So her mom was associated with the House of Medici. I hope I'm saying that right. And that is the house that produced popes. They were a banking family. Lots have been written about them. They, of course, are involved in the occult bloodlines. Her father was a professor. Her uncle was an astronomer. She had another uncle or cousin that was an Egyptologist. So she actually grew up knowing a lot about occult life, okay? And so you see that in her fashion choices, in her designs, in her jewelry. She was very much inspired by this surreal painter, Salvador Dali, okay? Who was someone, that was renowned for these bizarre impressions that he created in his art, So he had a lot of subconscious themes running through his artwork that related to or dealt with the dream, sexuality, science, religion, etc. He's very eccentric, okay? So they were a match made in heaven anyway. So anyway, she became very famous because of the trend-setting ability that she had to push the envelope with fashion. But you can see throughout her fashion choices, as you see from the clips I'm showing you, she very much pushed the envelope in a way that made you understand that she was probably involved on some level with the occult. This designer was also responsible for Lady Gaga's outfit for the inaugural event, and y'all know how I feel about her. All over social media, in magazine print, in movies, film, whatever, you'll see them paying homage to the death cult, which is Kali, and that's why they stick out their tongue in homage to her. All of these finger gestures that they do are all coded. Look it up so you can educate yourself, so you can see how they talk to us in sign language, and we don't get it, and we just think, hey, those chicks are rock and roll. See the leader of the new school, the Supreme, with the classic hand clasped over her mouth, telling us don't say anything, everything is a secret, don't speak, and you'll see lots of this happening all the time, and you never know why they're doing it. This is their code for the underworld that they all belong to, that they cannot openly talk about. Their allegiance, they can't talk about it. And in this rendition of who's wearing the tarot card, we have Death, the Fool, and the Magician. Clearly, these people wear their costumes based on the role that they play in society. Nothing more than a supreme like Madonna likes better than young, supple flesh of a virgin. So here's Chloe sneaking off to Madonna's after party. Come on, y'all. Do y'all not see? This is so laughable. Poor thing, she's gone. I know y'all hate when I say those things, and then y'all get in the comment section, get all in your little feelings, and be all hurt because I'm trying to show you how occultic this industry is. What would the Grammys be if they didn't show us one of y'all favorite musical icons writhing and singing so sexually aggressive while rocking a very feminine boa? Of course, Cardi and Megan had to pretend that they were lesbian lovers writhing on a big, massive bed. Or are they pretending? I don't know. Don't come for me. I'm just saying they love to promote certain themes on this particular show every year. Like y'all don't notice that the black woman on the Grammy is always overly sexualized, hypersexualized. Y'all never noticed that? Apparently, Post Malone decided to tell everybody via song, sort of like circa Mad Max. Y'all know who Mad Max is? Okay, he was looking like Mad Max. And his songs basically says, Hollywood's bleeding, vampires feeding. Doesn't that sound like some Lost Boys stuff? And that's exactly like what he was looking like, Lost Boys. I mean, they come out and tell us this stuff, and everyone's just like, oh my God, that's such a deep song. Hello, vampires feeding, creepy. That's kind of scary, y'all. But, you know, enjoy being in Hollywood, I guess. Dua Lipa gave us reminders of space portal travel and crown chakra manipulation. You see the stairways indicate, right? Upper and lower. So that's traveling, right? That is also upper and lower chakras, which relates to different body parts. We see you. The song is entitled Levitation. Cardi B gave us the computer-generated simulation program that is always evident now in a lot of these music videos. But, you know, she was looking a little pregnant too, y'all. You know, and she was moving really slow. So people had a lot to say about that theory. I mean, who knows? I actually found the homage to the jazz era poignantly wonderful, you know? But there's no mistaking that this is the new priestess that has been ordained. She's obviously going through her ritual of purification. That's why she's wearing all white. Get y'all all riled up. They had a Black Lives Matter moment, opening up with a scene of a cop attacking an innocent young black man. So this is a death cult. They have to keep promoting images of violence. They have to keep that in your psyche. They have to keep you reminded that you are being hunted like animals. And there is a lot of controversy right now surrounding this movement, and that one of the moms of the slain victim is speaking out and feels like some of these celebrities are using the deaths of their children for clout. Now, this next performer, I didn't even know who he was prior to me researching this, but apparently this is Bad Bunny. He's a reggaeton, I think, singer. And he's definitely been illuminated, as you can see, from where he is standing and being illuminated by the all-seeing eye. So even your most benign performers at this level are sold out. Don't come for me in Espanol. Don't come for me in Inglés, because I am telling you nothing but the truth. As usual, they are definitely playing around with sex magic in these public rituals. They are siphoning off the energy of the people, etc., etc. But I want to know, what do y'all think? What did you pick up? Obviously, I just pick and choose different little pieces of information to expand on, but we could go deeper. So I want to know from you, what did you see? What did you catch? What are you observing? I don't even get to talk about this stuff with anybody in my real life outside of you guys, because most people are asleep and they want to stay that way. So I can't have these kind of conversations with most people, right? So I like when y'all give me feedback and y'all tell me what you think. Give me some of y'all conspiracies. I like to talk about this, and I like when you provide feedback. Okay, so that is my time for today. Also wanted to say the reason why they have so many women performers front and center is mostly because women are the channels through which matter is birthed through, okay? And so they need the woman to be present for the rituals to bring forth the life or the creation of said ritual. Okay, that's my time for today. As always, on Stream Resi.